Hello and welcome to another Gumbo's Flying Circus live stream, and I'm here live tonight flying the F-18C. We're going to be trying out the new Mavericks and see what they're like and see how we get on with those, and so it should be good fun. Haven't used them before, so it's going to be a learning curve. It shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think, but you never know, so we're going to have a good old mission to find out how we can get on with them. And we've got 3 flights of Hornets and a flight of Harriers and some Tigers as well. So we'll have to see. I'm in Sabre with Kingston, Graham and Shifty. They put me as lead, which... but never mind. Well, we'll just suck it up and do it anyway, as Cat would say. So we've got some non-members flying with us as well that have been recognised as decent flyers. So let's see how they get on tonight, and they'll be being watched. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of tea or coffee, and we'll be starting as soon as the mission's up and the server's up. So I appreciate your patience. It shouldn't take too long. But in the meantime, the guys are chatting, so have a little listening.
During the winter sale from the 2nd of December to the...
do you think it varies between the EV side
There you go.
I think the steam sale is much short of...
Right, are those groups good now?
Sabre, what are you doing? Cancel earlier.
We've got 40 tanks to block, remember guys, 40 tanks. So we need lots of Mavericks.
You can always take 2 AM9Xs and 2 AM20s and still carry a full thing of the Mavericks, so you can always do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna carry some.
You've got 7 Hornets with 4 each and 3 Harriers.
What actually deltas or golfs?
What's the difference? What's the difference between Delta and Golf?
£500,000.
Delta is lighter, golf track bigger targets and several different. Also, the Golf has the horsepower of it.
Which were you trying out? Which were you trying out, Rage?
Both of
Deltas
them.
are fun for tanks.
Okay, so we think Deltas then.
Are we
Okay.
tanks? Are we shooting tanks or some kind of building?
Tanks.
Yeah, deltas is fine.
Okay, fine. Cool, we're getting there. Let's have Hammer on the right carrier, Buick on the left carrier, Sabre can come on the right carrier. So the right carrier is going to have 8 Hornets by the sound of it. 7 Hornets. It's okay, and Dagger have got their own little carrier on the side. Right, Sabre will be taking off before Hammer, so Hammer will take off last, and everyone can loiter and wait. Right, okay, right, getting there. Stand by, still half asleep. Right, boarding.
Are we using the tanks?
Order. Oh, hang on. Let me get the mission.
That's our SS.
Yep.
Who's ready?
Enable cast. Right. Once he gets that up, I will record this. Hello and welcome back to Reapers. So, yesterday the IR Mavericks became available for the Hornets, so we're super excited. So we want to give them a go. I haven't tried using them yet, but I'm sure they're going to be good. So we thought we had to do a mission to show off using them. So let's have a look down here. Okay, Operation IR Maverick Armored Assault. So we're starting from a blue naval fleet with 3 carriers in. We're going to head north for 90 miles. Now we know that there is a group of 40 T-90 and Circus. So the T-90s aren't much threat, the Circus are radar guided AAA, so we've got to be extremely careful not to get too close because they will shoot us down. So we're going to be using the standoff IR Mavericks basically to take them down. We don't know exactly where they are. We know they're within 5 miles of Bulls, but we don't know exactly where they are, so we've got to find them. Take them down, but protecting them is red Cure. So we expect as soon as we get there, red Cure will be up in the air. We don't know what fighters these are going to be, but somewhere between average and modern fighters. Coming from 2 different airports, one northeast, one from the east. Okay, so the orders are take off, meet in a left-hand orbit around the carrier fleet until everyone's up, ferry the balls together, destroy all QRA, destroy convoy using IR Mavericks, or as much as we can of the convoy, and RTB, and quickly get shot down. Let's have a look at the teams. We've got Hammer, is 3 times ground attack Hornets, Deborah Cat Brook. Buick is our air-to-air Hornets, Rage Whistler OB Cobrats. Sabre is a ground attack Hornets, Gumbo, Kingston, Graham Shifty, and Dagger 3-time Harriers. Okay, any questions, guys? Eyeball at no waypoint, so just look for the bullseye basically.
Do we have array coming from 2 different directions?
Say again? Yeah. Yeah, so expect multiple groups. I don't know if they're going to be together, I doubt it, but there will be multiple groups coming.
Do we have any airfields local we can rearm at?
Negative, only blue fleet, and you're not allowed to rearm there, so we get 1 shot at it basically.
AWACS?
Negative. All done by radar.
Good.
Yep, usual stuff. Right, let's get on it. We'll have, we'll take off in the following order. Dagger will go up first, and get in orbit around the blue fleets. We'll have Dagger. No, we won't. Scratch that for the change of plan. But Buick will go up first and orbit the carrier. Rage will be overall heavy lead. But you have to go quite slow. Remember, we've got Harriers. Then Dagger will take off. I'll call all this out anyway, so we won't need reminding. Then Sabre will take off first on the right carrier. Then Hammer will load up on the right carrier, and then we'll take off and catch everyone up. Once we're all up, then we'll and roughly together around the blue fleet, we'll start the ferry on my command. Right, give it a good shot, guys.
Yeah, I'll orbit about 300, 350 something.
Hello.
I'll probably go for 350 if default speed.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Do I directly join today?
Yeah, we've got you covered. I mean, you'll be flying an air-to-air. You'll be flying an air-to-air Tiger, so you should be able to be fine.
I've not seen one yet.
Reg, I'll tell you, we better go on the left area. Sure, but I'll be later on that.
Wait, are you in the server?
No, not yet. A bunch of you will be spawning on the carrier. Hammer will be spawning in the air behind the carrier. And get a quick practice landing.
What carriers do we have? I need a kismet though, because otherwise I can't.
Why can't you take? Can you not take off from a little
Ski around, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go and add a kuznets socket in. Actually, he's good. Yeah, no.
Spawns in the air. He's armed up.
No, I didn't think about it. Oh, I'll have to go and arm him up then. Some missiles and a tank.
Hey.
Yeah. Rest of you, once we're on the way for the ferry, there's no respawn, so if you die, then you're out basically, unless it's a formation position.
Okay. Just thing here.
Just like add some AIM-9 T5s and the 3 biggest tanks. And then I should be set. With some good looking skin too. Maybe the kamikaze skin or something. Wow, really want custom made. I just want to just make Chaos happy. Spend some time on them.
Carrier landings, guys. A lot of you are landing up the draft of the carrier, so straight on. We want to be landing from the right by 15 degrees. Yeah, roger. So it'd be useful if, yeah, so we need to land properly, basically.
So basically, whoever's one of the first 2 down, take all the air traffic control. They're not coming in straight, lined up with the runway waving.
The carrier bearings, due north.
Okay, so we're going to get into the server now. Just wait to see who's going where. And select our Hornet along with the guys that are in the group. And then looks like we might be doing an air start. So we just have to see, yeah. So then we have to land on the carrier first and then take off again. It was always good fun. So I'm just waiting to see what my flight take. PSRS started whilst we're waiting. So that's always good for radio chatter. So place that there. So it's just cached the whole mission in, and my briefing button is flashing. Scroll, select, and delay, so that's healthy. Always a good idea to do before you start a mission or start getting into a server. Just make sure that the information that it needs is downloaded. It looks like they're updating the mission, so we just have to get back in. But I've got the file already on my computer, so that makes the time to load a lot shorter.
If there is a route,
You just had to make some adjustments to the aircraft so that it's not air starting, but I'm not sure now. Then that goes over to the server, uploading, and as soon as that's ready, we'll be jumping in. So it'll be interesting to find out how the Infra-red Mavericks do. Because they're all new to the Hornet, so yeah, I haven't really flown that for a little while, so we'll have to see. But I do like a good carrier launch and a carrier landing. Always good fun. Right, so we've got 3 flights of Hornets.
All the parts are missing.
Assembly upon landing. So yeah, be ready for me just ejecting while landing.
Are your cannons loaded with
Check this server, see if it's up yet. We're still updating the mission. And I hope everyone's doing well today.
I'll just say, gents, we're probably going to have to make sure we don't end up hitting the same tank at the same time, because we're going to be very short on IR Mavs quite quickly.
Yeah, that's a good point. Why don't Hammer take the front of the convoy, Saber take the rear of the convoy if possible, and what they called Harriers go for the middle of the convoy. There'll be a big snake.
You could have said that. Rubber ducky take the leftovers.
Good lord, that's a good film.
Okay, my call sign is now IKEA Swedish Air Force. Assembly required.
Rolls.
Alright, so your assembly squad. Is the server up yet?
Don't think so.
No, not yet. Give it a couple of minutes to get stable before you join.
Yeah, no problem.
If you start running out of fuel, just throw some furniture back there. It's all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stoke the boiler.
Precisely.
Right, so the server's up
the
now.
share in that IKEA aircraft is just so excellent because it's like a sofa, just like a smaller sofa sitting in, which is really
hang
nice.
on, guys. I just had a thought. Do I have to arm these Mavericks up, or can you arm them yourselves? Because I haven't given you them.
You can arm them up.
You can do it yourself.
Just because I've copied and pasted this from an old mission, guys, I've probably already armed you up with laser Mavericks, so just make sure you change them.
Yes,
hey, Rage, do you want us doing 10 and 2 or 6 and
6 and 6 would be good.
Right, so let's join this server now. It's been up for a little bit.
With 24 missiles between all of us, I think that would be
a
good way to do it.
Take caps lock off.
and the
Would help, wouldn't
flights
it?
have at least a pair of AMRAMs.
So
there we go. That's much better.
The hammer flight to take the one spawning in the air.
Yeah, we'll take spawning in the air and we'll land on the right side. Just gives us a little extra landing practice, which I need.
You'll call the spawn.
Obviously, the right carrier guys, you spawn the carrier, just stay away from the trap until we're down.
Sorry, Rage, I'm assuming 6 and 6 you mean.
Right, so we can spawn in the carrier, which is handy.
6 Fox 3s and 6 Fox.
6 AM 9 X's, yeah.
Oh, thank you very much, Koala. I don't know who you are, but thank you.
Rightmost carrier, Tebron final.
Just giving it a little bit of time just to cash in properly.
Oh,
Rook here. I'd like to get spawned in and check and make sure that these liveries are set up and working properly.
Roger, on you go.
Right, we can get in now.
Yep, you probably won't be able to change it until you landed, but...
You want me to just take an air spawn anyways? And
yeah, if they don't work, just carry on anyway.
Lovely. Head tracking needs to come on.
And are you calling
There we go. Let's make sure that's
Um,
centered.
spawn
Oh,
in
that
one
looks
mic,
nice,
please.
doesn't it?
She had already typed in the password.
ah, Cat, you didn't arm up my F5?
Oh, I like the sun.
Sure I did, Tail. I'm sure I did, Tail. Have you tried both of them?
Let's
I
get
would try
SRS
that.
going.
Is this Rev 1? Is this mission Rev 1? I haven't looked.
Negative, it says naval cast, no rev on it.
Roger, we need the Rev 1. So
Yeah, let me just attempt the landing and just the takeoff. Just
Right,
and
wrong
then
mission.
server.
I'd rather not, because obviously we're on the time.
Yeah.
So that was nice for 2 seconds, right? So they've loaded up the wrong revision,
You
if I
change
can
the
say that
mission
properly.
because I'll disconnect.
So we're just they're just changing the mission over again. All good fun. Right, that's the one. Always time for tea. Someone's gone off to make a cup of tea whilst they're waiting.
Before we go, I think you got time to put on.
I'm trying to find some good rubber duck quotes from Convoy.
Right, let's see if we can get in this time. Where's my SRS?
Gumbo.
Let's disconnect that for a minute.
Right, I'm going out of Discord, guys.
Yeah, right, let's get in.
Alright, Buick Flight, while we have the luxury of Discord to talk, do you guys want to do it in
We'll be on SRS.
There we go.
Say burn.
Yeah, just use your finger.
This is a shift wheel gun.
Oh, yeah. He didn't fill up my fuel tank. So. Oh.
Glide on in.
Oh, Major Havoc, how you
yeah,
doing?
I suppose
Good to
I
see you.
can
Thanks for
just
follow.
attempt to take
Much
off at
appreciated.
least. Otherwise, I will just change aircraft.
See, I got some mirrors on here. They're looking nice.
No, I'm telling I got a F5 with a little bit too little fuel.
I do like this time of day. Right, let's
Yes, I have the F5.
sort out this and let's come off SRS. Discord even. Alright, so what ones have we got loaded? Lasers. Right, I'm going to take a fuel tank. See what we can get on here. Some air to air on here as well. And our fuel needs topping up. Default. And take the Reaper's livery, I think.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Yeah, not bad. Doing well actually. Thanks, Havoc. Oh, nice. Now I'm flying a Hornet.
Right, must carry traffic.
Oh, a lovely day for it.
3 down, 3 green.
See if I can get out of leading. Yeah, there's the Reaper's skin. That blue doesn't look too bad. So the fuel's going in, which means we're doing an afterburner takeoff. Oh, what happened there? Oh, what happened there? Right, let's try that again. Oh, that's a bit of a cock up, isn't it?
It's probably the smoothest approach I've ever done to a carrier.
Right. Ooh, bolt it.
And I'm bolting. God damn it. Cap funnel.
It doesn't look like he made it, does it? Oh, he did! Oh, wow. That was close, wasn't it? Right, let's get this... right, let's try this one again. Fuel. Fuel tank.
Focus on the brake for the wreck here.
65 Ds.
I'm turning towards downwind, just make sure you're not colliding with me.
Take an aim 120. Oh.
Looking for you. I'm on downwind right now. Yeah, I see you. I'm off to your right, so you go first.
Oh, it's good to see the Dark Lords joined us.
I'll follow you in. I'll do extended downwinder.
Yeah, he was close, wasn't he? Coming off of that bolter. Blew him an egg. The thing is though, you sort of, until you're used to it, you kind of freeze.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Yeah, he's going again.
Coming around. Circus turning base.
Yeah, he's the one next to me is sliding around a little bit.
Turning base as well. I'm further out, so.
Oh yeah, totally puckered. I bet he was thinking, here we go, we go, we go. It's just screaming in his cockpit. I mean, as soon as your wheels hit, full throttle, just in case.
Focus on final.
Not easy though, is it? Sometimes. Let's get some lighting in here. Oh, does look nice, doesn't it? Oh, look, a bit of a chart light for the seat as well. Yeah, let's have that on. So our radar's all up, everything's set up, engines are running. We've got the hook bypass is down. Don't need landing lights. That's up. Anti-skid. Won't be needing that. Okay, my screens are up.
Focus bolter.
So I need to change this one, I think.
Step on final.
Let's go HSI.
Focus turning downwind. Cap final.
That's the engine. Let's have a little look here. So optimum altitude is coming down as we get heavier. 36,900 at the minute. For endurance, it's 30,000 feet. 0.66 Mach or 0.84 Mach for optimum.
Hornet on the fucking thing. So I'm hoping.
Go back to FCS.
Park on the wires. I see a Hornet on final. Is that one of us? Let's chill out. He's having technical issues, obviously. Roger, Cap. Excellent down there.
Nice early morning.
Cap, there might be a Hornet with technical difficulties on the wires. Hey, Tom, one look. Look is in a right-hand orbit near the base turn from carrier 2. Or the right carrier.
Was that me?
Right-hand orbit at 1, 2.
Let's reset the trim.
At 1200, radar out.
Set that.
Up and flare proposed. Negative, no flips.
Oh, okay. It's the fueling's done. And rearming's complete.
Did you get down, Cap? Oh no, I see you on final now. Okay. The returning base.
Yeah, I don't like that he's moving around like that. Bit disconcerting. I think he hit me before, not doing anything wrong, but just the way that DCS is programmed, as Swifty would say. Oh, that was nice. He's down.
Cap for him. Cap for him.
Oh, that was Cap.
Cap, you're on SRS leg. Roger. Wrong net, Cap. They're on the big channel. Roger. Cap is on. Eyes on you, T-Bravo. Would you like us to be in the light blue as well, or do I got eyes on you? I'm below you on your. Can you go on something else? Roger, will do.
I'll turn up the sound a little bit. There we go.
Zipper turning final.
Yeah, there's been yeah, he was smoking over there. Can't see any in the distance on that carrier. We've got two carriers there, one with Hornets on it, and then obviously the Tarrower for the Harriers. Oh, he's taking a red skin, is he?
We're on final.
I suppose I better get him a flight channel 130. Gumbo 130, come check. There you go. Can't hear him. Oh, they do look nice. Oh, the Hornet just looks good. Oh, just get that in picture. There, look.
We should start with all 3 tanks, tail. Yeah, just the problem is that I'm having zero
the F-14 is going to look pretty awesome as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, I will have to fly super economical.
So looking forward to that one coming out next month, hopefully, if not in the
Hey,
new
Gumbo,
year.
can you change your channel frequency to 130 so we can talk?
Yeah, I'm on 130.
130, you there?
Yeah, roger.
Alright, cool. You weren't available, so we changed skins without you. Can you select high visibility 232?
Yeah, no problem.
Cool. And you're leading, by the way.
I
did yesterday's, come on.
Yeah, we don't expect anything exciting.
No, just sort of general stuff, nothing fancy.
Roger.
Just take that slot. You know me, I'll take over.
Yeah, that's good.
On your request refueling.
Right, there we go. We changed the high visibility.
Problem is, we can't talk to Graham.
Oh, what was that?
I've told him to stay under SRS.
Who said subject September?
Oh, okay.
Refueling complete. Can you re-land on your carrier?
Yeah, how many attempts do you need?
Many.
Right, so what have we got here? Advanced bit. Oh yeah, so let's go to bit. And let's stop that. Yeah, back to FCS and
Sorry,
there.
I've just got news. I
It's gone.
now.
Yeah, you need to select the skin, high visibility 232, and then obviously once we toss we'll park on our cats. So Gumbo's on cat 1, Kingston 2, Graham cat 3, I'm on cat 4.
Roger that.
Just to confirm, it goes right. Just park the tanks on.
Now there's my other two guys.
When we're talking
Yeah, I know, but yeah, the
it's
thing
going
is
to be
like the tanks are like
say
barely
go,
filling up
and
off
2's going
like
to count as
huge
3,
tanks, so
go, 3's going to count as 6, go, and 4's going to count as 8 and go. There's 2 seconds between us. Or 2, 4 and 6, something like that.
Just to confirm, the carriers 2 go.
So was it 1 and 3 and then 2 and 4?
Yeah, we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, it doesn't really matter. It's up to you if you want to try and do it the other way, we might end up in a crash.
Yeah, it depends what the guys are like. Yeah, let's play it safe then.
I was going to say, last time I nearly crashed into Kingston because he didn't go when he was supposed to.
Okay.
My house, I had it pinned, DCS just totally ignored it. And yeah, I've only control it all.
Yeah, you just step drop, yeah. But the F-14 is it's going to be a fun playing with, especially someone in the back. So I can't wait to hear all the arguments. You know, that's coming. So can we taxi to the thingy now and then wait there?
No, there's one more to land. Oh, you can go to the front, yeah, you can.
Oh, there's one coming in. Alright, I'll wait.
Yeah, but you're on cat 1, so you should be fine if you want to go there. It's up to you.
Yeah, okay.
The wheel tracks won't go
Where is he? I can't. The problem is you can't see him.
Make sure your throttle is fully idle, otherwise it won't do it.
Oh yeah, Stassi can. Yeah, that would be hilarious. Oh, I hope they do that. That would be super funny. Definitely watch that one. Right, when he decides where he's going.
Make sure you turn your countermeasures and RWR.
Right, so let's do that. Oh. That's on receive. There we go. Yeah, I'm on and now all on.
Okay, Kingston, taxi to cat 2, Gumbo to cat 1, and Graham, hopefully you know what you're doing in taxi to cat 3.
Always does that for me.
Cat 3 is the one that's left of the centre.
Yeah, the one that's on the runway.
Next way for me to move, basically.
Let's taxi over.
Kingston taxi and cat.
Rage, which carrier are you on? I'm on the left carrier.
Okay, so I'm on cat 1.
Ready to go? Yep, we're already on the cats, ready to go. Alright, we'll wait till the last minute to save fuel.
By the way, Cap, I will be reaching
spawning when you are taking, when you are like up and ready after circling around. Just conserve as much as possible.
Right, hopefully that's in place. Let's get the bar down. There we go. Get on that. Let's put the wings down. Right, so which way are we headed after we take off? We just orbit?
Yeah, left-hand orbit, form up on rage.
Roger. Right, so it's left-hand, form up on rage.
Kingston, Cat 2 ready?
Yeah, Gumbo Cat 1 ready.
Forward a little bit more.
Who's the caller?
May I suggest full burner takeoff?
Yeah, definitely. And remember to unfold your wings.
Just in case the F-18 does actually fly with its wings up, surprisingly.
Harrier, are you guys ready? Rubber duckies ready to fly.
I'll
Okay,
better
Graham,
check.
you need to unfold your wings. There you go, cool.
Check. Who are we?
Nothing,
Sabre.
you're good. Okay, 4 set.
2 set.
1 set.
4 set.
Cap, Sabre flight is ready.
Roger. Let me dispatch Buick first.
So final check, countermeasures on, bingo fuel set, wings unfolded, everybody's locked in, sounds quite good.
What have you seen? Bingo fuel to 3,000?
Okay, Buick on the left carrier, I'm ready for you guys to take off. I set mine for 1.5, but it's up to you, it's personal choice.
Well, sounds good to me.
Yeah, so hook set, launch set, anti-skids off, lights are off, wings down. I think that's it.
So the plan is, Gumbo's going to say go, he's going to take off, and then count to 2, and then number 2's going to go, count to 4, number 3's going to go, count to 6, and I'll go. Simple?
Yeah, simple, firm.
Say that again. So Gumbo's going to say go, and then you just go 1, 2, then you go, and then obviously same for number 3 and same for me.
Okay, Rubber Ducky Harrier flight, please take off and get with the Hornet.
Yeah, I've got to go that
2
way.
seconds, fine, as long as you push the throttle forward. Just make sure you're filled up, because the plane spawned with 50% fuel. Make sure you're fully fueled.
Oh yes, good point, so check that thing.
Do I need to refuel as well?
That's a man to wear on, just in case Cat lets us down.
Yeah, and the Mavericks, we need a D, aren't they?
Yeah, they're just lighter. There's no real difference between them, just lighter weight. The green ones.
That's a good point actually, because the ones that are loaded stock are the lazy guys, of course. At least they are on mine, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, number 2 needs to check your Mavericks because you've got white ones.
Yeah, that's me. Cheers mate, I just noticed.
Yeah, no worries.
Please, what's pattern height?
Okay, Sabre, please take off and get with the flight.
Pattern altitude is 3,500 feet.
hold. Someone's got the wrong type of Mavericks. Stand by.
Yeah, Roger, he's just rearming.
There's always
Let us know
one.
when you're ready, buddy.
Never mind.
Moving on. Kingston, go for it.
Is that everybody go? Ready?
Yep, all good.
Okay, Cap, we're ready.
Stand by.
Alright, press me D10 switch.
Okay, Sabre, please take off and get with the ferry.
Roger that then, Sabre. Gumbo is going. 3, 2, 1, go.
2, go.
Kingston, go.
That's interesting.
3, go.
Negative, someone always fucks it up.
Let's get out of burner. I've got to look to see where it rages.
I actually blacked out on takeoff.
Yeah, I love that a couple of times. Gumbo, speed check, please.
Yeah, 1 sec. Yeah, Roger, my speed is... Oh. Yeah, Roger, my speed is now 290. Turning left hand.
Don't forget safe fuel, so cut that throttle.
Yeah, I've come off the burners. I want to try and stay at least with the formation part of the flight. Marshal, flight overhead.
Is that, we're forming up with these guys in front, aren't we? In front of me now. Not the Harriers.
Not the Harriers, no. You're forming up with Rage.
What's he in?
F-18. Directly overhead.
Right.
Okay, turning right.
So Kingston, Graham, how's your formation flying?
Action. Same.
Right, let's get round to these guys.
Even in the 18, all its autos.
Let's get the flaps up
Yeah,
now.
I'm the 18 and the rest of it.
Yeah, don't forget to check your flaps up.
So Kingston, you go right 1. Graham, you go right 2. I'll go left 1.
Roger that.
We'll stay together as a 4. I'm not going to go join up with the front.
No problem. If Gumbo, you can do then, get yourself in position and then tell me your speed so I can set my orders on.
Yeah, roger that. I'm just following these Hornets in front, and when we get stable, I'll let you know. My speed's currently 320.
Just make sure you stay to Gumbo's right in this turn, because obviously I'm blind on the right side now.
Okay, spin it around. Yeah, Rage, you at 350 knots?
350, A4.
Roger, I think. Yeah, so I'm just speeding up to 350.
350, Roger.
350. Alright, so we've got 351.
Off there, right by a little bit, and then we can form up on you, and that will look quite nice.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, if I speed up a little bit, then we can catch up with them So I'm going to go to about 370 for now.
Roger, roger.
Graham, I can see you on my wing and the accelerator to 370.
There goes 370. Oh, there's a plane down there.
We've got a flight of F-18s in a right-hand orbit. The formation is in a left-hand orbit.
I wouldn't call that a formation, it looks more like a strung out line, but okay.
Line formation.
Okay, Rage, on this natural circuit round, you can get onto Vector.
Roger.
Get on to Vector, Victor. I'm just trying to sneak up on these a little bit more. One down there, one up there. Yeah, I've got 380 now.
Roger, 380. Roger, shift is in position.
Yeah, Roger, seen.
Formation rolling out. 010. I'll be 5 degrees nose up for climb to Angels 10.
Where's he gone? That's not 010, is it?
Keep coming left.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I'm trying again.
Okay, I'm speeding up just a bit to catch up. It's 400. Slight right turn, we just keep on there right. Okay, throttling back to 350. Alright, they've slowed down a bit, so I'm slowing down, got 320 now.
Units has joined the formation.
Right, back up to 350.
Shift down the right.
Oh, we've got 2 drifters. Yeah, 2 Hornets just drifting into us.
Formation leveling out Angels 10.
Slowing down. Okay, 320 knots at the minute. Slight right to 010. Speeding up a little bit. Autopilot's on. Turning right slightly, 1010 again.
Check, what's your RPM?
Right, there we go. Sorry, say again.
Speed, please.
Speed at currently 320.
Thank you.
But it will adjust up and down a little bit as I keep with them. Make a slight adjustment to the right for that 010. Oh shit. Shit, sorry.
That son of a bitch just cut me off!
That's one for a dash cam video on YouTube.
Yeah, pair of pants, please, when we land.
Good job I'm quick with the throttle.
Just slowing down slightly. We're sort of speeding ahead a bit. 316.
Okay, Harris, get your
315.
Maverick. We're supposed to be doing 350. Why are we going so damn slow?
Oh, I don't know. Ray, should we push into 350 at any time?
Would you like to?
Yes, please.
I thought that was the plan.
Roger. Alright, guys, we're slowly pushing up to 350 knots.
I'll keep an eye on the... what's it say? Okay, speeding up.
It's 330.
Okay, my drop tank is empty. I'm going to get rid of it.
Roger.
340.
Cap, heads up, blip on the radar, 12 o'clock, about 50 miles.
There's 350.
Hammer going offensive.
Visual radar contact.
Nails, big 25.
Kingston sensitivity dropping there.
Don't forget to warm your mouths up, guys. Sure they're ready.
Might be going air to air first.
Spread everyone, spread, otherwise you'll get taken up by one missile.
Okay, let's spread out and fence in for air to air.
Roger that, Kingston facing right, 1 mile set.
Roger, I'll let them go a bit. Yeah, make sure your pitot and engine anti-ice are on.
Target on radar. Target is at 30 miles, closing 680 knots.
Copy, Roger. Let's push up to 400.
Rage, Fox 3.
400, roger.
And guys, if you have your Jehicmas on, then it will show you info on the target if you look their way.
Thank you, Dark Lord. Oh, wrong button.
Target bearing to the
Shifty, Fox 3.
0, bearing 18 miles.
Oh, we're up here.
Hammer 1, Fox 3.
17 Fox 3.
Okay, now we're speeding up 450.
Rage, radar. Body spike. Rig up.
Gas from lock, cap, body lock.
Roger, Cap.
Mr. Regan.
Body spike.
Auto throttle. Don't think so.
Quick rig up. Body spike.
Someone's locking me up.
Body lock.
Yeah, body spike.
Body spike.
One shack against the convoy, you should see the smoke on him. Mr. Regan.
Right, let's see where we are.
Regan. Mr. Fox 3.
Body spike, body spike.
Nice convoy.
Come a bit faster than that.
Regan.
Right, let's go
Cap,
back
body
round this
spike
way.
at Angels 5.
Alright, burners on.
Scales T9.
Regan.
Body spike. Body spike.
Altitude. Altitude.
Regan. Regan.
Mr. Regan.
So let's see what's happened over it.
I think I've got a T9 on my nose here.
Mr. Regan.
I got body spikes. Body spike.
Body spike.
Cap, body spike. Cap is flaring for identification.
Let's do a ray gun. Alright, whoever's being locked, flare. I don't have flares, they don't work for some reason. We need to turn them on. Body spike. They are on. I'm not doing this again.
Possible body spike.
Body spike.
Body spike, Cap.
Body spike Gumbo.
Deborah running on targets. Got the last one, I think. She's got one in front. Guns. 50 warming ACE Mavericks up. Deborah rifle.
Right, stores.
Just had one on me and I lost. Deborah rifle. Look, body spike. Deborah rifle. Deborah Winchester rear to ground. Look, body spike. Cap body spike. Body spike. Cap body spike.
Gumbo body spike.
Ray gun. Somebody just flared down near that lake. Yeah, that was Jack. Roger.
There's just 18s around me now.
Body spike. Ray gun. That's so weak. Anybody over these targets? Ray gun.
No, I didn't know I had auto throttle, never touch it. It's so easy just to do the throttle anyway.
Body spike. Body spike.
Altitude. Altitude.
Ray gun. Body spike. Anybody know where these targets are? Anybody on comms?
Where's 11? That's the one.
Body spike.
Body spike, Cap.
Ah, okay. Posse flares.
Yeah, they're down there, that's what they are. I got shot down by whistling, so pushed down by the shot.
Body spike. Full rifles out, RTB.
cab situation.
26.
So clear.
Roger, Hammer about to head back, we're almost finished.
Oh, Daniel Ponciano, thank you very much for the subscription.
Just to the,
Much appreciated.
4 rifles off, 4 ground kills.
Welcome to the channel. Good to have you.
Me back, I think that was Kingston. Can you vect me back? Garrett, Kingston, I called it ray gun twice. Yeah, IFF also works in the Hornet.
ray gun.
Arguably.
Shifting to 189 to 60 miles.
Just comms is full of ray gun, buddy spike, ray gun, buddy spike. Bloody annoying.
Don't worry about it.
There are only 25s left.
I did show Buddy Spike, but I didn't realise that my combo selected, so by the time I changed it, you already launched. One of those things to ignore is.
We wouldn't have to do this ray gun crap so much if the bloody radar sight would differentiate between dots and dashes.
Yep, totally agree. It's one of those things. It would come. Let's face it, I probably had it coming anyway.
Okay.
Shifty, did you get my last transmission? Where you there?
Oh, I did, thanks, buddy.
I'm literally the only one that died. It's kind of embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing when it's a friendly kill. It's IFF works. You just got to give it a second. Be careful.
Yeah, I only heard him say it once, to be fair, but...
They're all destroyed.
I mean, I did have it on the wrong channel, but if he waited 3 seconds more, he'd have got my call. Ammo is what it is.
People are too eager to get kills, I can tell you that much, so... Yeah. Buddy spike.
Buddy spike.
There's only 3 people with air kills. This makes you chuckle.
I know, yeah. Well, that's also just fine. It's amazing how that's got hit, to be fair. How do you get over here?
Dead as dead can be.
Alright, go on, tank.
You're mad.
Nice job. Nice job, Cap. 4 kills with Mavericks. What's the rig?
Hostile incursion 40 miles east, all available Hornets, deal with it.
Great.
I think it's a J-Tac. I can't feel one of them without being inverted.
Tail rigger.
Inbound. Hey, farm. Spike 29. Ray gun.
Cap is lost, probably buddy spike probable.
Altitude.
See the contacts, guys, they are 088 and 30 miles.
Have targets 10 miles. 050. Trucks diving.
Oh, ray gun.
Right. Ray gun.
Buddy spike.
Relax, guys. They're 20 miles now. Cap ray gun. Cap buddy spike. Ray gun. Yep.
Buddy spike.
Buddy spike. Range Fox 3. 3 nails. Going cold. Range Fox 3. Very cool. Thank you, merge.
Right, let's see.
Ray gun. The is not friendly.
Is that someone locking me? Oh, he's a bad guy. So I thought that was one of our players, didn't know there was more cap in this. Oh, and Rook was taken out as well. Oh, where is he going? that another Hornet? Right, is that another Hornet up there? Or oh no, in trouble. Down he goes. Right, that's the end of OB. Someone else been hit. Oh, he looks like he's taken a couple of hits there. There he is. Shows on RWR. I thought it showed as 23. I know the things like 18s show up as unknowns at the moment. Air-to-air isn't really my thing. I'm usually ground pounding. That's where my interest lies. But yeah, I thought they showed up as 23. I know 21's 21. Wow, he's not looking very pretty, is he? That's the tip of his wing. And he's there. And that was Cap. Although he did kill one or two. Alright, see if Congrats does any better. If he gets a kill, he can't find anyone. He's got one there with him, which looks like another 18 to me. One flying up there. Yeah, that looks like an enemy. He's seen him. Shifty, and he's completely out. Oh no, he's got two infra-reds. Let's see where he goes. Now there's that weird sound bug. And it's back.
Now land. That was only 4 times MiG-23s with ship weapons and ship skill.
Yeah, well I think it's partly the IFF, it's a square or a diamond, but it still looks the same, just turned on its side.
Well, mine kept changing to square, then diamond, then square, then diamond, all the way up to VID, by which time it was too late as a dogfight.
Well, I was head-to-head with one of them. I was head-to-head with one of them, they were only like 2 miles away. Could have shot him, but calling ray gun, and by the time you don't get an answer, you think you've got an answer, he's already fired a missile. So
yeah, we've got the same problem.
Yeah, not to worry. I mean, we just need more practice in the Hornets, really. But we don't take them out as much as we used to. It'd be nice to get on the training server actually and have another bash at that. That's quite an interesting little mission there. But Shifty's now on his way back to the carrier, so we'll watch him land and see how he does. He's usually good at these, so should be an interesting landing. I've zoomed out a little bit because of the noise. Should be getting the other carriers soon. You should have enough fuel. I mean, we took tanks to begin with, so we'll have to see how much is used. So that looks like the ship's just ahead. I just faintly see them popping in now. Yeah, there's the carrier group. Definitely interesting having Mavericks on the IR Mavs now. Can't say I'm a massive fan. I'm gonna have to do some practicing, I think. It just gives us a bit more capability with this now, especially for like air-to-ground rolls. No, I mean I'm a ground pounder, but I've used Mavericks so much on the Harrier that it's not really a woo moment, you know. It's just, oh look, there's the same ones. Just shooting them from a different plane. That gives us a bit more capability and choices for missions though, which is always good. How decent is bombing? What, you mean in any aircraft? You know, it's pretty spot on in DCS. Whether it be with the Harrier Vigan, the A-18C is obviously the big one for carrying tons of munitions, but it's slow. The Hornet, it's got dumb bombs and now Mavericks. So the Hornet's really on sort of on par with the Harrier. It's very similar to this, you know, some of the. It carries the same bombs and missiles, you know. It's obviously faster. You know, so in bombing in the Hornet, you're really looking at CCIP or Mavericks at the minute. His hook's already down, bleeding off the speed. It's looking good for line-up. Oh, a little bit wobbly, but that's the flaps coming in and the speed coming down. Trimming for that 8.1 or whatever it is, angle of attack. I think it's 8.1, isn't it? And he's come, yeah, very nice. Yeah. We can all do it. If he traps. And he's got a wire. And it's the number 3. So that was I think. Yeah, it looks like the 3 wire to me. Very nice though. The Harrier already down, noisy thing. Laser gun, yeah, they got the laser Mavericks in there. You got the AGM-65E. Yeah, it's the E's, isn't it? Which is the laser Mavericks, and then we've got the D's and G's, which are the infrared. You've got Mark 82s, Mark 83s, you've got rockets, Zuni rockets. I mean, it's pretty much the same loadout as the Harrier as far as its bombing capability, you know. I'm not sure if they've added much else, to be honest, or if there's anything else to come. Yeah, there we go. Nice landing. Right, let's leave the server and be having a bit of a debrief in a second. And oh, yeah. So we're having a debrief in a second. I'll just get out of get onto Discord. Shut everything down. Yeah, interesting mission. We do lack a bit in the Hornet department by the looks of it, so that need to be worked on and practiced on our training server for those that are Hornet flyboys. Definitely want to get to grips with the
Cap,
Hornet as a bomber, but
Cap, you have the highest score.
I'm also liking the Vigan at the moment. That wasn't too bad, you know, for a bit of fun. It wasn't a serious mission, no, it was more of a training one, I think. But yeah, not my favourite. But the Vigan one we did yesterday was really good. If you haven't checked it out already, the video is now on the Grim Reaper's YouTube channel. So after we've finished here, if you go check that out, that's pretty. That's looking pretty epic. Where we dropped a ton of RBO4s at ships. I was
very impressed.
So if you're into that kind of thing, check it out. That looks pretty awesome.
Say again.
Impressed is not the word I'd use for it.
Yeah, I thought it was all mav shooting as well. I didn't realise we were also doing cap.
Whistler, I can barely hear you.
Air-to-air stuff.
I don't talk much louder.
But there we are, a little surprise for us. Because as soon as everyone started going off to shoot, through me.
I hear my voice recording and I'm already really loud, so I don't want to make it any.
Okay.
For a little practice session with the Mavericks rather than a mission, but. What was it, yesterday they were added, I think? Just waiting for the other guys to come in landing and sort their stuff out. I mean, a Maverick's a Maverick, isn't it? It doesn't matter whether you shoot it from an A-10 Harrier or Hornet. Just depends what aircraft you want to fly mostly and what you want to use it for. Or the Vigan. That's Mavericks as well. What would be good actually is to have you have a flight of bombing Hornets with a flight of air-to-air Hornets. You do a nice high-speed flight, get in, bomb, get straight back out, and see if you can beat the Reds. The end up missing the weekend missions as well. Flying in the F5 event and the F-86 one. Oh, who's that with? I haven't heard of those. Is that with ED, is it? On those events? I remember they were trying to put on an event before and I bought the F-86. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll have a go at this. And they cancelled it. So I bought a plane for that. I never got to do it. So I was a bit peeved off actually because I thought, you know, ooh, should I try and get my money back or something? But then I thought, you know what, I'll keep it. It's another module to have. Oh, the 104th today. Oh, okay. I see. Is that just like a bit of fun event, is it? Or do you get to win something, or? Because I know a couple of guys have put up, you know, winning F-14. There's been a few competitions like that people have been putting up, which is always it's always good. But yeah, we do our little events here, but they're not like, well, some do quite big ones, don't they? And that last a weekend and things like that. We don't do that. Wow, yeah. So they gave away 4 F-14s, did they? Wow. Yeah, very generous. That's awesome. Be nice to win one, but probably have to buy it like everyone else. Yeah. But that's cool for fun. How do you think you get on? So is it like an air-to-air event, is it? Oh, okay, top 2 air and top 2 ground. That's an interesting idea, that, isn't it? It gets people trying hard, practicing. Sounds awesome, though. Oh, 1 life. Oh, right, so if you get shot down, that's the end of it then, I take it. Or do you have rounds and you get a few chances, or is it just elimination? No, F-86 is a tricky one, isn't it? Especially if you go up against the MiG, the equivalent MiG, which can just climb like a eagle, really. It disappears. Alright, so 1 life and that's it. So if you get shot down, you're out for the whole competition. Done. Elimination. Wow. Sounds very tricky, doesn't it? You know, puts the pressure on as well, I'll bet. But yeah, cool. You have to let us know how you get on. That sounds does sound fun. I just noticed your message, Sass Hunter. There's still harms to come. Yeah, the harms for the seed missions. I think that once you get harms in, I think my interest will peak then, because I like the idea of the seed. Because at the moment in the Harry, you've got to literally be on top of the thing to shoot at it. You know, 7 miles. But I think harms have like a 90-kilometer range or something, 90-mile range, nautical mile. So that would be interesting. That would change the game a bit. Is it 60? I read 90 somewhere. 90 something or other. I'm not sure if that was just crap information then.
Auntie, hold off shutting the server down for a sec. Cat wants to do some videoing with some sound effects.
What are the ones I think, is it with the RAF, the alarms? Is it the harms as well? Because the alarms are based on those. You shoot them and they go straight up in the air. And then they
Shifty helped me
parachute
out.
down, and when they detect a signal, they then get rid of the parachute and go for the signal.
Bypass didn't seem to make
Is that harms? Is that what they do?
And it is
set it to bypass, and then that dial switch set that to standby.
Yeah.
Dial switch to the right.
Yeah, 90 nautical miles. Yeah.
Put it on bypass.
So
it's going to beat the 7 miles we've got at the minute. Yeah. Unless you take the Su-25, and that can shoot from a further range.
Locking it out. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
It's a new one on me.
I think it might be the alarms. You know, that tornado carries that shoot up into the air and parachute down. And as soon as a signal, parachute goes and boom, they're straight down onto the target. I'm not sure if harms do that, or are they just more of a direct shot? Not sure, I'll have to do some reading. I think that's interested me now. Yeah, that's the alarm, yeah. Yeah. It'd be great if we had those, wouldn't it? We need a Tornado GR1. GR4 I think would be pushing it too far.
Well, that was fun, gents.
Definitely need one. I'd love one. Absolutely love a Tornado.
Well, I was down with about 300 pounds of fuel by the time I hit the deck.
To be fair, mate, you took that long to approach it. I thought the carrier was going to run out of fuel. Never mind.
Yeah, I just didn't realise I was so far out on my approach. I'd been hanging around for the.
Yeah, it looks like the guys are back. So I'll let you have a listen if you like. Oh yeah, when they had the contract for the Typhoon, they actually made a model of it and things. There was a video floating around of them flying it once in DCS.
How much food did you have left?
But apparently ED wanted to be able to see the code, and because it's under Secrets Act, VAO couldn't show him the code, and so it was cancelled, unfortunately. That's my understanding, something like that. Which is a real shame, you know. But, what an advanced jet. Imagine having the Typhoon in there. That would have been awesome, wouldn't it? Absolute ton of systems in that plane, though. That would have been some programming. Yeah. Silly, isn't it? I don't know what the issue with that is. But, even that era of jet, you know, Lightning, little rocket, that thing. Bi-fuel, but it used to climb like a rocket, didn't it? But, oh, that's such a shame. Right, so it looks like everyone's back and we'll be doing the briefing in a second. So, here we go.
Rather than going through all the groups, so we took off, we ferried, everything went fine. We got a first engagement of MiG-25s. That was pretty problem-free as far as I could see. I know there was a bit of cleaning up afterwards and a bit of confusion, but I think we dispatched them fairly easily without any problems. Then we attacked the convoy and we did pretty good. We killed about 30 out of 40. I think we just ran out of missiles, didn't we, at the end of the day? We just ran out of Mavericks, which is good. And then came the MiG-23s, which are pretty crap aircraft, and we kind of all fell to pieces, and they shot us all down, which is a bit annoying. I don't know what you guys think. For me, it was just I knew where they were. Well, I had programmed the mission, so I knew where they was coming from, and I locked them up and everything. But my IFF kept changing from square to diamond, and all the way until visual ID, so I couldn't shoot anything until I was in a dogfight. And it's anyone's game once you're in a dogfight. Do you guys have the same problem?
Yeah, a lot.
Similar issues. Where the problem I find with the IFF is that on the HUD, it's always a square. It either changes to a normal square or square that's angled. You know, and if depending on your aspect, it's always going to look like a square.
Okay, that wasn't the real issue. The real issue was a lot of bad flying.
Well,
you want me to? I'll elaborate.
There's
a lot of people when we get in. What happens in GR is whenever we enter air-to-air combat, a lot of people just go gung-ho, oh, I'm going to get a kill, and just go charge in a single... So I'm getting echo from somebody.
You must think it's Cap. I don't have a solution.
Okay. So yeah, a lot of people go charging in, you know, and not working as a team, which is what happened. You should pair up and fly as bloody, you know, a wingman, and you solve a lot of these problems.
That's definitely an issue, which I think is something that we should maybe make a mission even to help us work on it. But when I died, it's because I had a enemy MiG just off my nose, about 2 miles or something, and when I turned on him, I locked him up, called ray gun, and by that time he'd already launched a missile.
Roger. I mean, I was flying to the sky. I had him locked 30 miles out, and it just kept, as you see in the movie, it kept changing from square to diamond, even though I was at flat aspect all the time. Until all the way I got into visual combat, and it was still square then, and I was flat aspect. I saw him shoot one of you guys down, and I thought that must be a bad guy. So I was completely hamstrung.
I accidentally shot down Kingston. I was about 14 miles out, 10 seconds of calling out ray guns and watching IFF ping on the damn HUD, and after 10 seconds and no call, I had Fox 3, and like 2 seconds later he goes, ray gun, he goes, buddy spike, and I was like, oh shit.
So
to be fair, I only heard one call out and I responded within 3 seconds.
That's why I flew out of the area. I heard so many ray guns, I was fed up with it. I just flew away and then came back in later.
Yeah, so we're going to be a real problem with this. It's just the Hornet, and it's weird effect up IFF. FC3 or anything else, or VID planes, it's not a problem. You get VID or you have a working IFF. But
it doesn't help that the radar doesn't differentiate it either, like it does in the F-15.
Yeah, like the
So
dots
you're
and
purely
dashes.
relying on the symbology, and it's just fucked. And it's basically a roll of the dice if that person doesn't respond or not, or whether or not it's a friendly kill or not.
Yeah, I had a couple locks on enemy bandits, and I was so afraid I was going to shoot down another
Yeah.
friendly. I refrained from.
Same here.
There is a solution. Is obviously get a lock, quickly look at F10 map and see what's ahead of you. That's what I was.
Well, yeah, but there were guys in front of me that were friendlies that were mixed
Don't
up in
shoot them.
dogfights. Yeah,
If you're
exactly.
Not, if you're not sure, don't shoot.
That's what I did. And I
Yeah.
still got shot down by a MiG-23. So
I think that's why none of us shot.
Yeah,
Unless it's rage,
that's
definitely
what
shoot.
that's what happened to me. Is when I came head to head on that MiG, I wasn't sure what it was, so I waited a second or two, and then by that time you just see this little dot increasing in size quite quickly, and that's his missile. You hesitate, you die. That's the problem.
We were just all a big gaggle of blue in the middle. It was just like a big mix of everything. It was very difficult. There was no organization on.
Well, I'm watching it on the TAC view, and it is an absolute mess.
Exactly. That's why you need to pair up and fly as a wingman, and sort of trying to organize itself, especially the cap flight. It was just everybody for every man from.
See, in the cap flight, with the cap flight, I was over the lake in a left-hand orbit, and I called in the rest of the guys to come into an orbit, and I mean, there was a good 10 minutes that I was in that left-hand orbit, and by the time we got engaged, nobody was near me.
I didn't even hear you say that out.
Yeah, I think I was up there within an orbit with you, and Pograts was there.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, you were close. You were in the vicinity, but by the time we turn in, nobody knows where I am anymore because you're not on my wings. So
I don't think it helps that the CAS flights got involved with doing cap as well. I think that just added to a massive clusterfuck of it all. If we'd stayed away and let you guys do your job, you might have had an easier time of doing it, and then moved in when you asked for help.
Well, I've got the TAC view open now. Just going to scroll to the section where the fight is. Let's see. Because those MiG-23 should have all been dead at 10 miles away, shouldn't they? Before they'd even got close. So I just want to say, and it probably is, like I said, it's an IFF problem, is why I couldn't kill them. But that's just going out, having a look now. Okay, here we go.
Well, I tried to do a bit of CGI at the end, but we didn't have any AWACS up, so the blips kept disappearing from the radar.
Yeah, so the only guy that was... So we had Obi, Pograt's, Tail. Okay, Tail's an F5, that's no use. We had one guy shooting at them, Obi, basically. But they dodged his missiles. And no one else really dared shoot. And that's fair enough, because I didn't dare shoot.
That's why I decided to get out of there in my Harrier. I had 2 9Ms. I knew I was just going to complicate things further if I come to...
I launched 2 missiles at first and then a third one.
Roger. To be fair, those MiG-23s did bloody amazingly. They dodged all those AMRAAMs.
Powers and swing wing.
I think Rage, one of those was at me and I had to dodge.
Yeah, I think it went pitbull and then because there was a MiG in front of you. Well, it would have been behind you at that point. It went pitbull on.
But
then
the
you
F-18
dive down.
is a work in progress and will be fixed.
Roger. Yeah, there's some amazing dodging going on by... This guy just dodged a 4-mile AMRAAM. That's almost impossible to do.
Yeah, half of these ray gun calls could be avoided if they just give us the damn dots and dashes on the screen.
Or you're flying with a wingman next to you, and you won't have 4 people calling out ray gun all the time. So it would just be...
True, but when we start developing into a chainsaw, you start to have friendlies in front of us, and then it really becomes our...
Yeah, but there's one always cold as well, so yeah.
Yeah. There's only supposed to be 4 of us doing cap, and a lot of people were doing cap.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it was supposed to be 4 of you, and then the next thing you know, there's like 12 of us trying to shoot.
Yeah. The other thing is, these planes aren't designed, obviously, for how we use them. Like 16 of us all flying around in a big group. So we're already exacerbating the IFF problem by what we do. But that is what we do, obviously. Tough one, that is. In comes me.
So my lesson for today is don't egress and then come back in with your master arm turned off.
Oops. Got it.
So that's why I was flying around in circles trying to shoot things.
Sorry,
when
guys, I
couldn't
didn't know
shoot.
we had a mission. We were
Actually,
having
had a
Thanksgiving
moment-
dinner.
I had a moment where my master arm turned itself off.
Have you got it bound to something, maybe?
Not at all. I'm not sure what I clicked or what I may have hit to do it, but I don't have anything mapped on my master arm. I have to manually click that with.
Thing is, with having such a big flight like this, ray gun becomes superfluous, doesn't it? Because the chance of you being locked up is so high from from anyone. Do you know what I mean? Bad
Yeah,
guys,
because
friendlies, it's like...
if one person calls ray gun, then 8 people take their locks off because they think that they're locking them up.
Yeah, I really don't have a solution for this.
So I don't know whether half of them, those buddy calls, were actually buddy calls, because I saw a lot of the AAA locking up people, and I think they were calling.
Yep.
Yeah, that wasn't helping either.
Okay then, guys. Well, it looks like this deliberation's going to go on for quite some time as they try and iron out some of the issues that we're finding with flying with the Hornet at the minute. So no doubt some training and changing the missions up a little bit will come. And to Major Havoc, love a Vulcan, but no, it never happened. Sadly, probably not. But I'd love a Vulcan as well. I think that would be absolutely awesome plane to have. Fingers crossed for the future, maybe, but we'll have to wait and see. I know there's some more Harriers coming from Razbam with their Falklands, so if more Sea Harrier, I think they're doing. So at least that's something for the Falklands, and so we'll have to see how that pans out. But anyway, guys, thank you very much to everyone that's watched this evening. Thank you to Major Havoc for your follow, and thank you for the subscription as well. I think that was over on YouTube. Take care, everyone, and enjoy your DCS, and hopefully I'll see you again soon on the next one. Thanks a lot again, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.